Emile, or On Education by Jean-Jacques Rousseau, remains not only one of the most profound works in educational philosophy but also an essential critique of 18th-century societal norms. At its core, it's an exploration of human nature and how best to cultivate it. Before we dive in, if you find this content valuable, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment below. It truly helps us grow. Now, let's get started. Here are 10 most important ideas from this work. 1. Natural education. Rousseau introduces us to the concept of natural education by underscoring the importance of letting children grow and learn in their natural environment. He strongly believes that every child has an innate sense of curiosity. However, this inquisitiveness can be stifled when placed within the rigid boundaries of traditional educational systems. For Rousseau, nature serves as the greatest teacher, and its lessons are those of authenticity, direct experience, and organic growth. 2. Inherent goodness of humans. A groundbreaking idea presented in Emile is the belief that humans are born innately good. Rousseau's view contrasts sharply with the religious and philosophical doctrines of original sin and inherent depravity. He asserts that it's society, with its prejudices, inequalities, and conventions, that corrupts individuals. This notion sparked numerous debates during Rousseau's time and has continued to influence many areas of thought, from pedagogy to politics. 3. Stages of development. Jean-Jacques Rousseau's insightful delineation of the stages of human development in his magnum opus Emile, or On Education, remains groundbreaking. Drawing parallels with today's developmental psychology frameworks, Rousseau posits that individuals progress through specific, identifiable phases in their life. Each of these phases is characterized by distinct needs, desires, and cognitive capabilities. Recognizing the nuances of each stage, from infancy to maturity, is imperative for educators. By doing so, they can design pedagogical approaches that align seamlessly with a learner's natural progression. This adaptive methodology not only ensures more effective knowledge transmission but also cultivates a learning environment where students feel understood and valued. Rousseau's emphasis on this tailored approach underscores the importance of holistic, individual-centered education. 4. Learning by doing. Jean-Jacques Rousseau, in his forward-thinking educational philosophy, highlighted the significance of experiential learning. He posited that while theoretical knowledge provides a foundation, the essence of genuine understanding is deeply rooted in practical experiences. This notion, advocating for learning by doing, was revolutionary during Rousseau's era and laid the groundwork for contemporary educational methods that prioritize hands-on, immersive learning experiences. Rousseau argued that directly engaging with the world around us, be it nature, objects, or human interactions, fosters a deeper and more intuitive grasp of concepts. This hands-on approach, he believed, not only nurtures a learner's curiosity but also cements knowledge, making it more tangible and memorable than mere theoretical constructs. 5. Moral education. While the teaching of traditional subjects is undeniably essential, Rousseau places an even higher premium on moral education. He saw it as the bedrock upon which an individual's character is built. This amalgamation of reason and emotion serves as the guiding compass through life, ensuring that individuals make choices that resonate with their authentic selves and the greater good. 6. Avoidance of books in early education. Jean-Jacques Rousseau's perspective on early childhood education was both revolutionary and contentious, especially concerning his stance on the introduction of books. Believing firmly in the primacy of first-hand experiences, Rousseau contended that premature exposure to books could deter children from engaging authentically with their immediate environment. He held that real-life experiences, interactions, and observations were vital in building a child's foundational understanding of the world. To Rousseau, books, if introduced too early, risked overshadowing this organic process, potentially confining young minds to vicarious experiences rather than encouraging them to explore and discover on their own. It's only after cultivating this rich bedrock of direct experiences, he argued, that books should be introduced as supplementary tools, enriching and expanding upon, but not substituting, the child's lived experiences. 7. Role of the tutor. The tutor, in Rousseau's vision, is far from the authoritarian figure often depicted in traditional educational settings. Instead, the tutor is akin to a guide or mentor, gently steering the student's natural inclinations and ensuring their safe exploration of the world. 8. Critique of formal institutions. Rousseau's skepticism towards formal educational systems was rooted in his profound understanding of innate human potential. He contended that these institutions, with their prescriptive curricula and strict methodologies, often curbed creativity, free thought, and individualistic expression. Rousseau argued that the one-size-fits-all approach, emblematic of these systems, hindered the natural, diverse trajectories of learners. Instead of fostering environments where students could explore, question, and develop organically, these institutions seemed to churn out conformist thinkers, valuing memorization over critical thinking. Rousseau's critique remains relevant today, urging educators and policymakers to reflect upon and reimagine learning spaces that celebrate the individual while cultivating a holistic understanding of the world. 9. Education of women. In Emile, Rousseau's exploration of female education through the lens of Sophie provides a complex panorama of 18th-century gender norms and expectations. While contemporary readers might find some of his perspectives antiquated or even limiting, within the context of his time, Rousseau was pushing certain boundaries. He acknowledged the distinct education women received, tailored largely to their perceived societal roles rather than their innate capacities. The character of Sophie exemplifies the societal mold into which women were often cast, emphasizing virtues like grace, charm, and domesticity over intellectual pursuit. Through Sophie, Rousseau underscores the gender disparities prevalent in education, offering a critique of a system that often confined women to specific roles. While not entirely progressive by today's standards, Rousseau's discussions shed light on the evolution of women's education and the challenges they faced in a male-dominated society. 10. Interdependence of society and individual. Jean-Jacques Rousseau's philosophical musings extend beyond mere educational theories, delving deep into the intricate dance between society and the individual. At the heart of his reflections is a recognition of the dual role individuals play, as autonomous beings with unique desires and as members of a collective societal entity. This duality often results in a tension, as personal aspirations sometimes clash with societal norms and expectations. Rousseau posits that a well-rounded education should not only cultivate individual prowess but also instill an understanding of one's responsibilities and roles within the broader community. He argues that true education equips individuals with the tools to navigate this delicate balance, allowing them to thrive personally while also enriching the community. In essence, Rousseau's philosophy underscores the symbiotic relationship between the individual and society, each shaping and being shaped by the other. In conclusion, Jean-Jacques Rousseau's Emile, or On Education, is a masterful exploration of human nature and its interplay with education. Its core tenets challenge not only established educational norms, but also societal conventions. By emphasizing the innate goodness of individuals and the importance of experiential learning, Rousseau encourages us to reflect on the essence of education and its profound impact on the broader canvas of society. The work remains a must-read for educators, philosophers, sociologists, and anyone invested in understanding the intricate dance between nature, nurture, and the journey of human development.